Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Slime Rancher 2. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, I can't remember where I left off last time. I genuinely can't. But either way, let's just hop right in and continue the game already. Because honestly, I got to get some stuff done, work like with my observatory. That's pretty much the main thing I really want to get done. So yeah. Ooh, I got some honey slime, so I think that I gotta get some upgrades. That's probably the main reason why I didn't put them up earlier. Okay, let's collect these plorts. Since I know I gotta at least collect enough money for an upgrade here. Okay, let's put the cotton slimes back. So that way I can, collect as many plorts as possible. Okay, I don't see any plorts there. Let's check out my pink plort pen. Because there could... Nope, there's no plorts here, because they would have already been collected if there were. Let's check out some of my other slime variants. Now, I know I got access to that cave area earlier. So let's just check out this segment, just to see what it's all about. Because there could potentially be something here. Okay, eats fruit, veggies, and meat, so it eats everything. I don't know why they didn't list it as eating everything whenever that's pretty much all the food types. Fruits, meats, and vegetables are pretty much every food type in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and feed off this ringtail slime so that way it will be happy. At least a little bit anyways. Now let's head over to my other slime variants real quick. So they'll be happy. Now, I know that I should have some slime variants through here, down this winding path. So let's go ahead and check those out real quick. So that way I can, collect any plorts they may have in their pens on top of anything else I need to collect. Okay, there's some fruits here that I can collect. So let's just do that. Now let's put these pogo fruits up. Now let's collect these Q berries, because I gotta go feed my phosphor slimes. I know I gotta do that. And then, if I get the opportunity to, I'm gonna feed some of my other slimes as well. Okay. I don't have anything in my rock slime or angler slime or fatty slime pens. Mostly due to the fact I haven't fed them too much in comparison to my other slimes, which is honestly something I really regret, if I'm being honest. But either way, let's just go ahead and feed my phosphor slimes, since they're going to need some food. Now let's go ahead and sleep until morning. So that way, for one, potentially more food types will have grown. And for two, I can collect any plorts that may have spawned in. Ooh, there's some food here that I can collect. That's honestly pretty cool too. Let's go ahead and feed my hens over here to my tabby slimes. I'm gonna save the stony hens and, sea hens over for my angler slimes, since they haven't ate yet. So let's head over here to feed them. I don't know if I have any more sea hens past this, so I'm gonna save at least one. Okay, this should be good whenever I get them, fed. Okay, let's head over here and back to my coop. For my hens and meat variants. Alright. I gotta just check this out real quick, before too long. So that way I can check and see. Yep, I still got some sea hens. Alright, let's put up these roost screws. So that way I can collect this elder. Wait, there's some briar hens. I almost forgot that I had some of those in this ranch. Alright, let's just try and feed off more of my tabby slimes real quick. Okay, I gotta collect these plorts. So that way I can, at least have a little bit of extra money. Before I have to, buy another area. Um, okay, that's 18 plorts right there. 19 now. Okay, there's some water lettuce. I can feed that to my cotton slimes. I'm gonna need at least 400 more coins for right now. Well, actually, like, more or less 200, if anything, and that's not counting the money I would get from these tabby plorts. So yeah. That'll probably give me... Yep, I think that got me close enough, or at least somewhere close to it. I'm gonna get a little bit of extra coins, just in case, because I gotta still get that roof. And I don't want to take any risks right now. With how much money I gotta collect. Alright. You know what, let's just try and collect as many plorts as possible. Let's get up to at least 500. Okay, this should be good enough. This should be good enough, amount of plorts, for right now. So let's just try and, feed off my cotton slimes. This should be more than enough coinage. So I gotta just get out to, my one things, and then just do whatever I can there. I think that this is the area I gotta go to. Because I think it was by my pink slimes. Yep, it was. Alright, let's just try and do whatever I can. Okay, that should be more than enough. Alright, they eat fruits. So yeah. Wait, why aren't you eating, buddy? Why aren't you eating, little Tanuki? Might as well just save it for later. And collect the plorts whenever I can. I think it sleeps during the day. Because it turns into a statue around that time. Alright. Let's collect these pogo fruits right here. I'm gonna have to save up for a sprinkler set on 2 different farms. I don't know how much that's gonna cost me, but I think it's like 700 a piece. So that's gonna be 1,400 coins I'm gonna have to get. That's like halfway to another area, that I know of right now. So let's just feed my pink slimes these pogo fruits. Since, they are the most common food type, so yeah, might as well. Alright. Let's collect these plorts already. So that way I can collect them easy. Yeah, plort collectors, they're like, some of the most useful upgrades you can get for the slime containment units. As of right now anyways, because I don't know if there'll ever be a Slime Rancher 3, and honestly, I kind of doubt it, considering it's been at least a few years since Slime Rancher 2 came out. So yeah, it's highly unlikely that, well, actually, I would give it maybe a max of another 5 years, because game development isn't that quick, but then again, we haven't heard of any updates for Slime Rancher 3, and honestly, I don't know what else you could really add to the game, other than just, slime variants and a new island, which would basically just be a repeat of Slime Rancher, 2, if anything. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and just try and keep this stuff, prepared. Ooh, fatty plorts, that's really good. I'm gonna need some vegetable types for, my rock slimes. Alright, let's just check and see. Yep, I'm gonna need 700 apiece for my Q-berries and heartbeats. And I only have 614, so that's gonna be 86 for one of the sprinklers. So it's gonna be 786 in total. For me to be able to afford both upgrades that I need. Okay, now I need 582 to be able to afford both upgrades now. Um, you know what? Since heartbeats are rarer, I'm just gonna get the sprinkler here first, because that would probably be for the best. Considering, well, those trees up there, they do spawn pogo fruits. Um, so it would only, and since I don't have any vegetable types out here that are quick and easy to grab, it would only hinder me from being able to feed my rock slimes. At that point, you know. Let's collect these angular plorts. Um, Now I want to try and explore some more areas. I really do. I just don't know where I can find Gordo slimes, like more Gordos, since I think I've already burst all the ones I could find. Uh, all right. I don't think there's any left. You know, let's head out into the wild real quick, so that way I can try and collect some plorts and some other stuff. Also, keep in mind, this video was like an off, like today's videos were like off videos. I know that in my last GTA stream, I said I would try and focus more on streaming for the next couple days, but this was like an off day, just to give me like one final send off for the next couple days. Like I'll return to making videos after a couple days. It's just that I want to try and stream a little bit more since my stream tab is kind of like empty. So yeah, I just really wanted to focus on that, if anything. It's like, and my stream time is especially empty in comparison to like my video tab, and that's the main reason why I wanted to focus on streaming a little bit more. Especially since I have games like Ni no Kuni that I wanted to focus entirely on streaming. Now there are some other games I wanted to stream too, like exclusively, like Ni no Kuni 2, if I ever get around to playing that on this channel. But yeah. There are some, and also there's a bunch of online games I wanted to stream as well. Like Fortnite, more of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and a couple others. And of course GTA Online. Um, those are like the biggest ones I have right now that I can think of. There are obviously a few more past that, but I can't really think of any right now. Wait, I'm gonna have to collect this hot onion. That's the main thing I gotta collect. Okay. Wait, that's a plort door. Let's just try and find any and all slime variants I can. Because I still gotta find a yolk slime. Whenever I get the opportunity to find one anyways. Alright. Let's just see what I can do here. Huh. Honestly, I'm kind of lost because I haven't explored too many of these areas in comparison to, like, like the main wild area, because I still don't know too much about Slime Rancher 2 in comparison to Slime Rancher 1. While, yes, there's still a lot of information I know about this game, but in comparison to Slime Rancher 1, it's next to nothing. So yeah, because frankly, I haven't put too much time into this game, in comparison to Slime Rancher 1, and that's the main reason why I don't have as much experience on it. Alright. You know what, let's head back to my observatory real quick, so that way I can actively, for one, build a farm for the odd onions, and for two, try and collect some more plorts. Because I know that my rock slime should be hungry, and on top of some other slime variants that I got. Okay, let's collect these pogo fruits, since, there's like 4 right there. And I honestly don't want to let food go to waste. That's the main reason I've been collecting so much of it recently. Alright, let's head back to my observatory and just see what I can do. I'm not gonna give away my odd onion, because that would be kind of stupid of me to do, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Also, come to think of it, I'm gonna have to get some more upgrades too. Since, I still got plenty of those to get. Okay, there's 2 more carrots right there. Let's collect these carrots too. Yeah, I gotta collect as much food as humanly possible before I head back. Because who knows when I'll actively get more food, from there. Did you guys hear that weird chain sound? That kind of like sounded like a lucky slime just spawned in. Eh, who cares? I just gotta get back to my observatory. I don't care about much else right now. So yeah, honestly, I don't know how long I've been playing the game for so far. Let's feed my phosphor slimes, since they're gonna need some food. Alright. I know that they like Q-berries. Time to feed, you know what, I'm gonna feed 9 carrots, to my pink slimes, and then the rest of them to my cotton. You know, since cotton slimes take priority, since, pink slimes just eat anything, that you feed them. Cotton slimes, they only eat carrots like vegetables. So yeah, it would only be intelligent to do that. To feed the selective food types to your slimes that actually require whatever food type you got. And then feed the remainder of it to the pink slimes. You know, that would be the only smart option to pull off. Alright, let's collect the phosphor slime plorts that I should have here. Because I know I got at least quite a few here. Okay, let's sell these plorts. Then I'm gonna go back and collect the rest of them. And then, put back my phosphor slimes. Because that's all I really can do. Man, I got a lot of coins, but I'm gonna need at least 950. You know, before I actively try and do anything else. You know, one for the farm, for the odd onions, and then the other for the sprinklers on the Q-berries. And then I'm gonna need another 700 for the odd onion farm, which would take another 700, so that's 1650 right there, just for those 3 things alone. You know what? I'm gonna check down here to see what upgrades I can afford. You know, in the synthesizer. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. I can tell it is, just to collect all the resources needed. Okay, radiant ore and phosphor plorts for the jetpack. Okay, I can upgrade. I'm gonna need 10 cotton plorts and 10 pink plorts. So yeah, that's gonna take a little bit, for obvious reasons. You know what? Might as well just head out to the cave and just grow the odd onion thing. Might as well do that now while I have the time. You know, for obvious reasons. Because it would only be the intelligent option to go for. Alright. Now I need, like 300 more... Wait, no. 380 more coins. Alright, let's just try and collect as many of these plorts as possible. So that way I can actively have as much money as I need. So I'm gonna have to get to another 1,400 coins. So 1,080 coins is what I need to be able to afford 2 sprinkler upgrades. Well, now, 939. Since I just now got up to 416. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of meat variants. Oh, let's collect them up a little bit. Since there's still a lot here. Yeah, I really can't let them all go out. Let's just try and collect as many as possible. You know, so that way they all don't go to waste and just fly out all over the place. Might as well just do that. Alright, let's put back 1 roosteroo, 1 briar hen, 1 sea hen, and then 1 hen, and then collect this elder hen right here. Okay, that should be good for right now. You know, because that would easily be the best option, because my meat variants have been going overboard for a while. You know what, let's save the rest of those meat variants for my angler slimes. I'm gonna have to feed them. You know, for obvious reasons. You know what, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick to see how long I've been playing for. Alright, I've been playing for about 20 minutes now. So let's head over to my angler slime so that way I can feed them. Might as well do that. Since they're gonna need some food real quick. Man, that's like that stuff with the meat variants is kind of why I wanted to build extra coops for my slimes. So yeah, that's kind of the main reason why. Is for reasons like the overcrowding issue. Okay, there's still a lot of plorts here that I can collect. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and also I'm gonna have to build more coops. Just in case I can find any more slime variants that require meat variants like my angler slimes and my tabbies. And since they're both in different locations, that's kind of the only option I have is to put them in different locations, depending on if I need it there. But meat eater slimes are kind of like the rarest variants of anything anyways. So yeah, I don't really need to put too many coops out there, but I'm just gonna put one in at least one of every location if possible. So yeah. Let's just try and collect these plorts out here, since that would be the best option right now. Okay. Yep, let's put these rock slimes back and then put the heartbeats in there too. Alright. Let's check up on my... Yep, my angler slimes, they ate a little. Okay, let's just see what I can do here. Okay, let's put back my angler slimes now. I should have enough to at least grow the farm for the sprinklers on, my heartbeats. Well, no, not heartbeats, but Q-berries. Since that would be the best option for right now. If I have any extra, which I doubt I will, or at least not by much, I should be able to at least get closer to, the sprinkler on the Odd Onion farm, which I doubt I'll have, but still. Alright, either way, I feel so stupid. I just put the pogo fruits in there with the cotton slimes. Man, that makes me feel so stupid. Cotton slimes eat vegetables, not fruits. Man, I thought I was over the carrot slot. That's the main reason that I had. Alright, either way, let's just try and collect more plorts. You know what, if I have any extra to spare, I should have enough to, like, put them into for the cotton plorts and pink plorts specifically, I'll just put them into the rest. And I'll just sell the rest. Okay, I can sell 5 pink plorts. I don't know how many, cotton plorts I can sell. I don't know, but I know I have more than 10. Yep, I can sell 20 of them right now. So let's just do that. Okay. Let's sell off these pink plorts too. Now, I'm gonna have to collect the rest of these pink plorts and then just sell them off. Because I know I have more than enough. Okay, that's another 20 that I can sell. Another 22, actually. So let's just sell off 22, cotton plorts. And then just, collect the remaining 2. Okay, there we go. Now I actually have more than enough, coins and pink and cotton plorts to both get the upgrade and, the upgrades I wanted and the sprinkler systems too. You know, if I still have if it doesn't require money, which I highly doubt it will. But even then, I should probably still have at least a little bit of money left. From the plorts I collect out here. Okay, let's get the sprinklers. You know what? I'm gonna look at these. Yep, I can collect some plorts. So let's just try and collect as many as possible. You know what? I gotta head back to my area, my observatory. So that way I can, at least put them into the machine, and then, collect some money on top of that. Then, actually, first I'm gonna head out to the cave, because, you know, obvious reasons. That should be like 300 extra coins right there. On top of the money I get from the phosphor slimes, too. So, yeah, that should be more than enough money than what I'll ever need for right now. Which I'm trying to take priority on what I feel is most important, which is right now the sprinkler system. So yeah, let's just handle this real quick. Okay. Let's collect this stuff right here, so that way, for one, I can feed it to my cotton slimes and pink slimes if I need to. And for two, so that way I can have a little bit of extra money. Alright. Let's feed the carrots to my pink slimes and the odd onions to my cotton slimes. For obvious reasons. Now let's head downstairs real quick. So that way I can, you know, at least put the things in the machine, the plorts in the machine, and just do whatever I can from there. Now I think that should only be enough to at least give me one upgrade. It should. Unless if I'm just a little bit short, which I honestly doubt. Yeah, I'm short by, quite a little bit, actually. Hey, at least I thought about selling the plorts. So yeah. Let's just try and collect them all up, and then just sell them. You know, so that way I can have enough money for those upgrades that I needed. Because I got to get to at least 1,000 coins, just from these plorts that I have right now. Okay, let's just see what I can do. Okay, that's more than enough right now. Yeah, I don't think I'll have enough coins, from the plorts that I got. You know, unless if I collect all the ones from the pink slime, containment unit. And then just hopefully pray to God I get enough from there. Okay, here we go. You know what? There's some games I wanted to play on this channel in the future, that were, like, linked through PlayStation Plus. It was like, Papo and Yo and some other games, like the first, set of Infamous games. I don't think I'll have the ability to do that. I wanted to play those games, but I just don't have enough, like, it just won't let me record any content from them. Since, you know, since they're linked through, like, a certain level of PlayStation Plus, I can't really do it, for whatever reason. Like, it'll let me do videos on games like Stray or whatever, or, you know, like the monthly games. That's about the furthest it'll really let me go. It's just a monthly game, since I have to download those. I think it's just PlayStation Plus games that I can actively, you know, download and have take up storage. I think that's the only ones that'll allow me to make videos and stream. Like, I wanted to play Papo and Yo. Like, I really did. But every single time I tried to record a video on it, it just wouldn't let me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to anybody who was looking forward to that playthrough. I just can't really do it, you know? You know what? I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, you know what? Let's collect, these cotton plorts out here, since I know I got some of those to collect. And then whenever I get around to it, I'm gonna sell them for that upgrade that I needed, for my energy module. Because I know I should have some stuff for that. This should be more than enough money by now. Okay. This should bring me up to more than enough money. Yep, by at least 12 coins. Yep, let's just see what I can do here. Alright, I wanted to get the jetpack, but I don't think I have that. Yeah, I need radiant ore, and I don't know where to get that. Wait. Let's see what I can buy. Like, with the utilities. Because I know that there should be, like, some mining units. Alright, let's just see what I can do here. Yeah, there's... I don't know what else I can really do. Because, there is clearly mining units. But I don't know how to buy the blueprints for them. Maybe I can find, like, those capsules, since I know that those can contain the blueprints that I need. But I just don't know where to find them at. Uh, you know what? That's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.